Hello world, and welcome to Tactical Relax with me, Stimpy, and Skirble Punch Program. Yeah, that's what this is called. Oh wow. Hello guys, how's it going? I've been meaning to put up a Talky Time episode, just chilling out, floating in space. So this is what this is. We're having a Talky Time in what I would say brought most of you here, Kerbal Space Program. Yeah. I guess we'll start off with going over with this little ship I made. This is the Legacy 2. Look at that cockpit. Is that familiar? Is that glorious? I know, right? There's a beautiful mod. I will link it in the description. It's pretty much just like a re-envisioning. It's called the Legacy or something, Legacy mod. So I called this the Legacy 2 because I built the Legacy 1, except the Legacy 1 was up here, but now it's not because I accidentally deleted a part of it so the file wasn't loaded. Anyway, yeah, it's oh, there's a horrible little gap there, I think. Yeah, we'll ignore that. I've been trying to get KSP to work for about 2 weeks now. Like, just installing mods, reinstalling mods, just seeing what mods will work together, what won't. At the moment, it's a bit shoddy. It hasn't crashed today, but it's like crashed on load 3 times in a row before. So it's unstable. What's our power? Power's good. Okay, yeah. We got all sorts of parts on here from. As you can tell, the Chatterer mod's installed. We got all sorts of parts on here, like I believe the engine and this fuel tank are AIES pack. These solar panels, I really am not sure who built those or where they come from. They're either the Tantaris pack or maybe HDR, or no, it's not HDR. It's what's the other one? There's a stock light pack which has sort of like Soyuz style parts in. I think they call it the soy juice, and then they have the leak capsule as well, and a couple of other like food-based things. But it's really high quality stuff. The stuff that people are putting out these days is amazing. Also, this has an interior. Also using Kerbal texture, active texture management, so lower quality textures just to get the game running. Also, texture replacer, hence that guy has some really weird stubble. And bitching spacesuits. Diverse Kerbal heads, pimp my Kerbals, that kind of stuff. Raster prop monitors installed, but this cockpit doesn't have any, and I kind of like that. Since this is an old cockpit, it feels like it should be old tech. Really wish I could get rid of the part glow, because I hate when the cursor goes over a part and it glows. And here we are. We're using the new kind of like almost mech Jeb smart ass in the game. This is 0.90, of course. We're keeping ourselves in the normal position. So as the sun comes round, it's on our solar panels. I think that might be a HGR adapter. That is, of course, an AIES pack antenna. It says it in the name, AIES. Rated for 50-something megameters. Yeah, AIES pack RCS. We also have a cargo compartment here, which we have to get. Nice beeps. We have to get out to like open the doors, but sneak peek. We can just turn the light on. Oh, does that work? I haven't tested this light. But I got the Cosmos pack installed, but I literally just have one part, and that's the RCS cylinders. I also have Tweak Scale and Tweak Everything installed, and that means they're really small. I can just adjust any size. Ammunition for the 50 caliber, the fixed 50 caliber machine gun. For defense from BD Armory, that's just snugly mounted there. Thank you, glowing thing I just said was terrible, for pointing that out for me. Anyway, on to the Talky Time. While we just drift in space. Let's have a look out. Wow, it's dark. Can't even see the planet in this way. This particular position. Anyway, let's just... Oh, Talky Time. What are we going to talk about? My absence. What happened? There's no real excuse for it. Nice bleeps for cutting me off there. But yeah, there's no real excuse for it. It's just neglect. Me neglecting you. That's what it is. I I found it hard to regularly allocate time to make videos, and it takes quite a lot of time for me to make a video, because I have to be in the right mind, so I have to just kind of sit here for a bit and just go, alright, let's, cause I want to bring you at least quality footage. I know I ramble on and madness happens, but yeah, I actually have a notepad thing, but will the game still record it? It'll do that freezy thing if I alt tab, so I'm not going to alt tab. Yeah, so obviously I can't do that. I should have printed that off, shouldn't I? Yes, for the future, Stimpy, do that. Okay. Yes, boss. So yeah, I mean, I didn't record for a little while, and then it felt silly for me to continue doing campaign mode when there's such gaps between, videos, and it just felt like I wasn't giving you a good enough product to warrant your attention, so I didn't bother. That's basically the truth of it. I got engaged to be married. Kind of planning for the end of this year, but that might go back a little bit now. Pretty much in a couple of days, on Tuesday, I will find out whether I get to keep my job or not. Otherwise, I'm going to be made redundant from the particular office that I work at, because they're closing the office branch. So, it's been all fun and games up in the air all over Christmas because of this. So, I don't know, I've not been in a, right state of mind. I've been getting really angry. I have kind of like mild anger issues anyway. Like, who doesn't in this friggin' day and age, But I've been feeling myself getting angry over the silliest of things. So I'm picking up the whole recording thing again in an attempt to kind of give myself a focus. Let's rotate the craft so the solar panels are a little bit more facing the sun. There you go, boys. I actually really like this little craft. It took me about an hour to build. Yeah. Lights are on in the cockpit. That looks really nice. It's got lights, dude. How cool is that? And doodads, if there are any. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't care about your gender. Oh, it's actually good to be randomly rambling. Thank you for the mission report date. I love chatter. It's little things like that. I mean, the background sound effects, which I'm not sure will come over on this video that well, but there's a lot of background sound effects which I'm not that keen on, and once again I've had to put the volume down to like 2%. Like the wind on the launch pad actually just gives me like earache, so, screw that. But just chatter in itself's nice, the little bleeps, the little radio messages, status updates back and forth between KSC. And the capsule, really nice. Really nice. We'll leave the capsule, because we dare to, in a moment. But I've still got some other things to ramble on about, such as the future of this channel. As you can probably tell from the intro, we're going over to the tactical relax kind of moniker. We're going to get a banner. I'm going to make that this evening. Get out the old paint.net and see what I can throw together. A nice tactical relax banner for the channel. I'm doing this partially because I don't think I can brand myself Lord Stimpy that well. I mean, I even thought about just straight up changing my name when I come back, because but then I thought that would be I'm Stimpy everywhere. That's the thing. I'm Stimpy everywhere. You see Stimpy in a game, it's probably me. If he's got a stupid title like Starmate, I'm Commander Stimpy. Except for Daisy. Daisy, I'm Mad Oleg, but that's another thing entirely. Yeah, Daisy's coming along well, isn't it? It's a good game. Speaking of which, I don't record Daisy because I can't. The frame rate is so pissy low, I wouldn't put you through it. I mean, maybe a few little clips. I mean, I got like a 30-second clip where me and Riggsy, we stole a truck. Also, those vehicles, those trucks, the V3S, yeah, they're crazy. Don't ever drive one while the server disconnects, because they just go faster and faster and faster and just keep accelerating. And when you spawn back in, you spawn like miles back from where you last were. The vehicle's gone. It's insane. It was one hell of a ride, though. was a good evening. Actually, I did record a little bit of that, and I will just throw it up randomly. No posh editing, of course, because I just hit the fraps button. So, I got a lovely Christmassy jumper for Christmas. I'm wearing it right now. It's not Christmassy in the such. I mean, it's got kind of snowflakey bits on. It's red, like a nice wine red, and it's knit. It's proper knit wool. It's very wintry, and it's become my favorite jumper. I wear a shirt with it. That's the kind of thing. Wear a shirt. I've got to go to a wedding in like a month or so. So I've got like a suit now, and like a really posh tie, and a waistcoat. I know, right? But I got a pocket watch like a year ago. My mother got me a lovely silver pocket watch. Thank you, mother. Good mother. And now I have a waistcoat to actually put it in, which is quite nice because at the moment it just kind of sits in a box on my desk. This is a really rambly video, and back onto the channel. Yeah, we're rebranding as Tactical Relax because I want this to be Tactical Relax with Stimpy, rather than, hey, it's that Stimpy guy who's kind of like named like those 6 other people on YouTube and those 10 other people on the internet, of 2 of which are also called Lord Stimpy. There are other people called Lord Stimpy. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I got it first, but whatever. Plus, there's always the other confusion. People call me Stompy. People call me Stumpy. I knew a guy called Stumpy once. He was a very short little Stumpy guy. So what games are we going to be bringing to you? Well, that's the thing. Kerbal Space Program. It looks like I can get it fixed. Get it working. But yeah, I'd like to bring you the Kerbal Space Program, and I'll talk more about Kerbal Space Program in a minute. And another reason why I didn't want to record KSP, just kind of put a downer on my whole effort. You know what I mean? My whole words, English language, dictionary, thesaurus, enthusiasm. Thank you. That's okay. It's enthusiasm. It put a serious damper on my enthusiasm to actually bother playing KSP, and essentially promoting it. I realize, I small corner of the audience. Not that I care. I mean, if you enjoy watching, that's awesome. But if you don't like what I do, there are other people that do Lelso Kerbal explosions, and you can go watch that crap. I mean, we have occasional explosions here, but we try to maintain a serious attempt at playing this game and I think a lot of you, most of you, I mean, because if you're still here, that's the thing. If you're still here, this must be what you like. It's okay. Games I'm going to bring to you. StarMade. What's going on with StarMade right now? Well, I'll put a video up for StarMade after this, but it's going to be in single player and just an update on what I've been working on. Yeah, just something simple. But the server, like the last StarMade episode, I said, we got this base out here. Come join it. And one guy did, Faz. I haven't actually had a chance to really talk to him yet, which is a shame. Faz, contact me, and I'll give you my Skype or something. Actually, just add me on Skype. I'm like the only Lord.Stimpy on Skype. I don't care. Add me. I've got tons of people I don't know on Skype. Anyway, but yeah, bless him. He got all the way out there in the end. Tried to get him a warp shuttle and everything, but the server was falling apart, and the server is actually dead now. This is the point I'm rambling towards. Server is dead now because it just started to grind to a halt, and now it's dead. And now, from multiplayer PvP StarMade, I've got no home. There are other servers out there, but they're just a bit shit, really. That's it. I mean, they don't pertain to the community that I like, that kind of thing. Yeah, so, well, I mean, I'll continue to bring you StarMade because it's become my default space building game right now. Space Engineers, I'm going to do some videos going over what I've built. Because I did spend quite a long time playing that game. It's updated quite a bit now, and they've been adding some various things to it, and it's been getting along there. I mean, Space Engineers has been delivering generally good content weekly on Friday since it came, Thursday rather, since it came out. Even on Christmas Day, they had an update out. that's a level of commitment that I can get behind. Definitely going to give Medieval Engineers a go. Although it's not out yet, but I think there are people putting videos up of it. But I'm not interested in watching that because paid shills. Yeah, well, you know what I mean. When you limit the product to people who are only going to say good things about it, really. I don't know. I haven't watched them, so I don't know them. I say bad things. Really, I'm just kind of taking it out of context as like an angry, grumpy guy. I guess. I apologize. What other games? I'd like to play Skyrim. I really like Skyrim. It's a game that I have purposefully not done a lot of the quests for, although I have seen other people do a lot of the quests. Not the main quest line, though. Not much of it, anyway. But I love modding it. The game can look so pretty, but my PC cannot handle it currently. As you know, technology ages fast. I need a new graphics card, and I could do with just a generally better processor, but, you know, one thing's at a time. I have to try and find a new job before that. Plus, I've got to pay for a suit for a wedding. Not my wedding, that's at the end of the year, and I'm trying. Right, we have to come to a compromise because my lady, Jess, who I love very much, and I really need to get her a PC because I would love for her to play video games with me. She likes Minecraft. I would love to just play Minecraft with her, and record that because she's lovely. You'd like her, but I'm trying to convince her that it's going to be fine for when we get married, and I'm going for me to wear a cape, not like a full Dracula cape, but like kind of like a nobility kind of half shoulder cape. If you read any of the BattleTech novels, and you're into like MechWarrior and that stuff, the nobility of the Inner Sphere, they kind of like wear shoulder capes. It's all the rage, that kind of thing. And I kind of want a shoulder cape. I mean, if I had my way, we'd be wearing togas and dancing around a fire pit in the forest. But that's the hippie scum in me. No offense. Do whatever you fucking like doing. I don't care. It's good to just ramble like this, actually. I hope you're still listening. Yeah, I really do. Where are we going? So we've Skyrim, we've gone over that. StarMade, of course. Space Engineers, I'm gonna I should be able to get like 4, 5, 6, 7 videos maybe out of going over what I've built. I've built quite a lot. Then we'll... Whoa! Oh shit! John's our emergency EVA. Come on. Oh shit. We've got a monopropellant leak. Holy shit, this has put some serious action into this video. I didn't expect this. Come on, guy. Get up here. In fact, do we have it in the... Yes, look, we're dragging him around and rotating him into the proper position, although that didn't work, did it? Is that enabled? There you go. Don't EVA too far away from the vehicle, dude. Seriously. As you can hear, hopefully you can hear his breathing in his helmet. I also got the first person mod, but I'm not going to do that just for this second. I might after the problem is over. We got a monoprop leak. Open the service hatch. These hatches are deadly unless you move away from them. We have to find the offending article. You see it's in there, the one glowing red? Yeah, that's it. We got some actual repair. You know what's really hard? To actually rotate him, like move him around when he's rotated like this. So, open service hatch. Luckily, we do have some repair components, so, wait. Can we not access those like that? I thought they would just have spare parts in. Or did they come up empty? I think they did come up empty. Alright, we'll look at the moment. I just want to try and fix this container before it leaks out. It shouldn't leak out all our RCS. Uh-oh. Yeah, and that is why. That mod's a little bit shifty. Because I am just used to the terrible EVA controls. Light L. I can't see my keyboard because of the position of the microphone. Where's the hatch? It's up here. Thing. Alright. I didn't need to go to the hatch, but... Oh, stay. Oh. EVA controls are just pants. Okay. I need to take a spare part. Who are you? John's or Kerman. Alright, we've got some spare parts. This mod that's given this alarm, and also caused the problem, and given us these spare parts as a resource that we can have containers of and take. That's dang it. Dang it. It just can cause random part failures. They don't happen often. Like, I've been flying ships and flying ships and flying ships, and this is the third one. Gotta reach that. Or is my head too big? Yes, my head is too big. I actually literally can't reach that. We're gonna have to let that leak out then, unfortunately. That is a shame. I didn't actually put anything in that cast container in there either. But I guess we can show off the thing now. So if I press that button, we are now the Kerbal. We rotate with Q and E. And I believe this might be a little bit easier if we grab this. I can drag with the cursor and it will move me about. So I can kind of... See, I hate it when these parts glow when you hover over them. It's just so mood killing. But let's see if I can rotate around like this. Just kill my velocity. It's a little bit intuitive, but not enough that it's good. Let's turn off the light because there's a light in there. Yeah, the damaged part glows red. It can happen to pretty much any part, like leakages. It can happen to fuel tanks, even air, which is terrible. You can have battery leaks, acid leaks, damaged batteries in general, and you change the battery. But it's all done with a currency of spare parts. Like maybe changing this large battery might take like 10 spare parts or something. I'm just coming that off the top of my head, but you know, if I pull back a little bit, and I put these walls in there, these structural plate walls to mount things on, so that they wouldn't clip through the sides of these structural container parts, which I really cool. I really like them. Oh, there's a backup antenna in there. I don't know whether that was going to pass through the top of this actually, but that's the backup antenna. A couple of batteries, weapon manager snugly underneath that battery in the far back there. You can't really see it, unfortunately. A couple of these random cargo containers here. A tiny crate for holding maintenance things. Haven't quite... Yeah, you can change them, but you can also repaint them. But I think that means they're empty. Like, that's now a xenon one. Xenon. Now it's oxygen. Oh, I picked it up. Didn't mean to do that. It's on my back. What's it got? Oh, it's... See, that's another thing. Right, because I changed it, it now actually has oxidizer in it. Like, I don't know whether it's just because this is sandbox mode. It allows me to change the fuel as I go. I'm going to toggle that off and just come around here. What the hell was I talking about? This kind of got into a weird emergency. We've had a leak on board. It's probably drained dry by now. They're only very small tanks. But that's a pretty good reason to have the 12 miniature tanks in there rather than one big tank. Redundancy. This is, of course, is grabbed by Kerbal attachment system. It's just been fixed in there now. But now it's liquid fuel. Monoprop. Radioactive stuff. Life support stuff. Waste. Ugh, this box of poo. That's actually carbonite. Cool. Yeah, we got the carbonite mod installed as well. Let's close up these hatches. Thank you. This is our lovely spacesuit. And look at that reflection in the helmet. Look at that reflection. Is that not a beauty shot? Oh, yes it is. Lovely. You know, I press F1 right now, but it would stop the recording. And then I'd have to retime my voice with Audacity. And I don't want to do that, but you know what? Look at it. Look at it drift away. Isn't that beautiful? Anyway, it's getting on the dark side, so let's get back inside. Yeah. The battery should last all night. I don't have the mod that gives you, estimates like that, but actually, you know what? I have a mod that does though, and that is the alternative resource display panel, and you can set things to actually display in time remaining, which is nice. And it generally just looks a lot nicer. Like, let's go over here. This one. Isn't that nice? I mean, you got the blue ones here. That's overall supply. Yeah, that's like overall supply. And then the green one is the supply and the current tanks that are being used. So that's really handy. I don't know whether my cursor is activated or can be seen, but you know, up here where it says liquid fuel and oxidizer, you got the 2 bars. Yeah, there. You can actually completely adjust this to what it shows, what it doesn't show, separation lines between them. It's very adjustable and it's very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we're just going to be drifting into the dark side soon, so say goodnight to the planet. Good night, Kerbin. Love you. We love you too. Aww. Look at the lights. Look at the lights. Yeah, for stability, I might have to remove the mod that gives all the nice visual effects, like the clouds and the aurora, which is a real shame. But it's either that or remove the Outer Planets mod, and I want to go to those ridiculous planets: Ovok, Hale, Plock, those kinds of planets. Lovely looking, lovely looking. Yeah, games. We covered Skyrim. We covered StarMade. We covered Kerbal Space Program kind of tangentially. What other games? Space Engineers. We covered that. Any other games I play, really? Minecraft. Wow. You know, that's the thing I actually started doing, Minecraft videos. And I haven't played Minecraft in a very long time. I was throwing around the idea of setting up a server. But basically I was trying to create a balanced gameplay element between fantasy mods and magic mods. And this is quite fucking impossible, because all the magic mods are completely unbalanced if you put them to any weapon mod. Like, so you'll always have the wizard being more powerful. And while that sounds alright, you have to think of the anarchy of a Minecraft server. And you can't have a guy walking around with, you know, a steel warhammer, you know, which is basically the top end of his ability, you know, decked out in full diamond armor, but you know what I mean, decked out in full armor, and then suddenly a wizard comes along and lightning bolts him to death because he has range and can fly and that kind of thing. Tried Ars Magica on it. We tried. You know what? Do you know what was the best the best damn magic mod just for its quality of power? What's it? Witchery. Yeah, Witchery. You know, it's got a lot of passive work in it. It feels like a very well-rounded mod, and we had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, but you know, basically the idea, it was going to be like an RP kind of medieval kind of thing. We got a lot of the map built, kind of like yeah, in survival. You know, the main castle and everything. It's all very nice. Yeah, but that we had a lot of issues from day one. Like, we wanted Mo Creatures, but Mo Creatures is a terribly made mod, quite frankly. And it managed to generate the entire world, not a single farmyard animal. It's a configuration issue, but I don't know why it does that. It's just crap. Yeah, you know, I had issues with compatibility from between certain mods, and these are just little things which basically are just the person who made the mod cannot code properly and has been shoddy. I mean, you know, and I contacted these people and you know, had lengthy discussions, and basically, you know, the response to you know, could you look towards making these work with this other mod was no, fuck off. So, you know, yeah, fuck that. Oh well. So there wasn't really any good mod, and I didn't want to put industrial mods on it because, see, that's the thing, I hate mixing magic mods with industrial mods. It just doesn't feel right. I mean, I did it back in the day because it was all the rage, but it just doesn't feel right anymore. I like things to be themed, and I was going to go for like this whole medieval setting, and you know, we had that cool airship mod and everything, and oh, beautiful server. What's that really cool mod with all the beer making and making wine and sake and that kind of stuff? Well, we had that mod, and I hope that mod is still around. See, that's another thing, right? With Minecraft, with mods, it's so easy for the mod to just go by the wayside and die, and someone also just make a shitty version sometime later. Because as a modding culture, people won't just throw up their mod for other people to finish, which is something the KSB community is pretty good at, actually, despite, all its problems. Yeah, I mean, this video's gone on for far longer than I thought it would. I've just been rambling. And I guess I better get onto the KSP thing just to finish off while we're here. I started to get bummed out around bummed out, basically, just after Christmas, after the first KerbalCon. First, KerbalCon was in November, and I believe the first one was in 2011, I think. It was their, streaming thing on Twitch. And they had competitions, they had all sorts of fun things, and, I entered one of the competitions. Yeah, it was a video competition. It was, what was it called? It was, it was Good Idea, Bad Idea. That's what it was. Good Idea. It was, something like, good idea. Return from space on a parachute. Bad idea. Return from space on a parachute at 6 kilometers per second. That kind of deal. And how's our power usage doing? Because we've had a lot of alarm. Yeah, we're doing fine. It was good. It was good. It was a good fun day, and I put a lot of effort into that video. And they put all the videos that they selected up, which were like 6 or 7 videos. All the ones that they picked. This is I believe Skunky. Remember, was it Skunky? Yeah, Skunky. Remember Skunky? Yarr, that guy. Bit of a dick, but whatever. Skunky. Some of the other guys, but they watched the videos, and they got a handful of the videos that were submitted for this competition, and then they decided that they would put them in a poll on the forum for people to vote which one you like the most. And one guy got first place, and second and third place was me and this other guy. We were tied. Let's just say we were tied second. Doesn't matter. Second and third prize were exactly the same. Yeah, I'll get to the prizes in a minute. But we both, the prizes were the same, so we both got joint second, because, yeah. And it was great. It was a great feeling, great. I mean, holy shit, I've won something with my effort, and that is... I haven't won much in my life, I've tried. I mean, I got a lovely little second place trophy for a model competition. Not modeling, but like making a model, painting it, detailing it, that kind of thing. I entered a space battleship thing I'd made into a competition one, and I got second prize for like best science fiction model. I'm really proud of that little thing wherever it is, but yeah. And I was really happy. And, not many people voted. Not many people voted because it didn't really get that much coverage, because they didn't really promote that they put it in that well. And they only actually got to reviewing the videos the day after, like on the Monday, because KerbalCon ran long on the Sunday. It was going all over the weekend. It was like Friday night to Sunday or something. It was a long time. I don't know. Maybe Saturday morning. Time is irrelevant in that sense, but I was really happy, ecstatic, and all these things were going on, and I didn't hear anything. And then the thread was locked and disappeared. Bit weird, huh? Bit weird. Little bit weird, Official thread with the winners in it. Got locked, disappeared. Bit weird. Anyway, the prizes. First prize was... They were first bleating on about the whole Shapeways thing. And they had a Jebediah Kerman planting the flag on the moon or something. I think that's what it was. Shapeways kind of like figurine. It was maybe about 4 or 5 inches tall, and that was the main first prize. And then the first prize winner also got his name in the list of Kerbals. So essentially, whoever it was would come up as his name, Kerman, in the random lists of Kerbals. And he would also get a free Pro Kerbalizer Pro on his account, put to his account. Kerbalizer Pro, the little thing we make an avatar for the forums, bit somewhat nothing and a waste of time essentially. And then they got that. Second prize was get your name in the game as a Kerbal and get Kerbalizer Pro. Now, it took 6 months for me to get Kerbalizer Pro, with emails back and forth to them. Yeah, 6 months. And I don't know who the other people won. I don't remember the names, unfortunately, because I would contact them to see whether they got their prizes or not. But have you ever seen the Stimpy, Kerman? No? No, exactly. So, that kind of killed it for me there. It's like, yeah. And that really put me on the serious low. And that's pretty much what killed Season 1 of campaign mode. And I attempted to bring it back and put some effort into it. Campaign mode, Series 2, all that. Better than ever. Fucking tossers. But, yeah, and my enthusiasm for the whole project died out, and I went and played other games. Eventually I came back and was playing again, and I was informed that the call for KSP TV streamers had been put out. They were doing this new thing, KSP TV, proper job. So I applied, and yeah, I had a Skype interview with was it PDTV, that guy who was briefly there, and he was like, all right, yeah, we'll schedule how about you do a stream to your own guys. And I did. Your guys loved it. And he'll pop in randomly and just see how things are going, just see what my how I'm doing, how I work the crowd, essentially, that kind of deal. And he did pop in, and your guys thought it was a fake guy just posing, but it was him. And basically, he said, everything was fine. You're doing well, except it's not high definition. It wasn't at the time. I was streaming in 480p, and that was the only thing that let me down there. And he said if I could put that into high definition, then he would consider me in that, because obviously that's my only thing. So I spent the entire next day attempting to get to free HD streaming. Yeah, that took a lot of effort and a lot of working around things, doing things. And scheduled 2 days later, scheduled with him over Skype, that I'd do another stream. He'd pop in and give me essentially another go. And I did the stream. I streamed for 6 hours, waiting for him to come in, and he didn't. I even sent him a message beforehand, during, and he ignored me and eventually blocked me on Skype with not a single response. So what a cunt, essentially. And that was just kind of a hammer blow. And wow, what a beautiful little lights, little blink and shit. Isn't that nice? It's almost day. For an almost a full orbit, I've been talking, no time compression. It's pretty amazing. But I'm getting a lot off my chest here. Hello, son. Good morning. Good morning, stars shine. Kerbin says hello. Yeah, I can't sing. See, just saying good morning to everyone. Doesn't Enford have one hell of a mustache? Just noticed that. What a cool Kerbal. Yeah. I'm sporting like a full beard now. It's pretty cool. Oh, really, I should probably call this a video because, I mean, if you're still listening right now, thank you. You know, that means a lot to me. It does, it really does. Because I realize this video has been nothing but me basically blogging. Yeah, it's almost a podcast with a slow-moving video in the background of a spacecraft. Excuse me. Hiccup. Wow. It's because I've been constantly talking and just sucking in air. Did you know for a brief period of time scientists believed that hiccups were a leftover kind of like genetic legacy from like when we were like basically nothing more than fish crawling onto the land? But some smarter scientists basically said, no, that's bullshit. You're just getting rid of air that you've taken into your stomach. I think they were just thinking too much. But, oh well. At least they tried, that's the thing. You know. It is better to have tried and failed than not to have tried at all. But what's better is to try and succeed. Well, I think I've covered everything, guys. So, I think it's about time that we bring these boys back. What's the supplies looking on food? Beautiful, beautiful. We only been up here a few hours, and I think TAC life support measures in human days and not Kerbal days, since Kerbal day is 6 hours. Let's retrograde, because we got these fancy little buttons to do this now, which is completely unnecessary. Let's plot our deorbit. Oh wow, we're going over the ocean. Let's oh yeah, the engine's turned off. Yeah, we'll deorbit these guys and we'll call that the end of the video. I always shut down the engine and headbutt the microphone and Control Alt for stage lock. Sorry. Control L. No, Alt L. God damn it. Alt and then the L key is stage lock. With that on, you can't accidentally hit the space bar and, you know, fuck up your day. Oh, look. Aurora. Yeah. I'm just going to get this into a... Try just to skim the atmosphere. We'll probably end up in the sea, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun ride. Okay, let's speed these guys on. Go to speed you away. I mean, these clouds are so pretty, aren't they? As for other mods I've got installed, ScanSat, of course, TAC Fuel Balancer, TAC Life Support, Vessel Viewer. See, how awesome is that? Awesome is that? How awesome and pointless is that? Interestingly, if you have raster prop monitor installed, this can be viewed on the monitors as well. I have Chronal Vessel Viewer as well, which can make incredibly high detailed images and breakdowns of your ships in the VAB, but you know, like every other use of that, it'll crash the game because you know it doesn't like rendering out 9K pixel images. What else we got? Planet Shine. It's necessary for like the visual enhancement mods I got. However, I had it installed anyway because on the dark side you can put up the ambient reflection light and stuff. So, you know, it means it's not like pitch black. And nobody likes to be pitch black. Oh, we should really separate, shouldn't we? Guys? Thanks. And you know what would have been really smart? If I moved sideways, because now we... Come on, edge it out. Is that moving away from us, or did we just really cool use ourselves as kind of like a leading edge wing by doing that? Oh well. I hope it did. I hope that looked like I was really good at this game then, and not just fucking up raw. Frapp says I'm getting kind of maybe 17, 18 frames up here. That's nice. Electric charge depleted. I know. That's actually not good. they're not going to be dead by the end of this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You'll be fine, guys. We got the heat shield in there. Yep. God, that's high pitch. Oh, looks like we are going to hit land. I always prefer land landings. Landing on land. I'd like to bring KSP back. It will be in career mode, but I might just give myself a bunch of science and then unlock a bunch of parts, because career mode itself is completely terrible. I tried playing it several times. I don't know what's wrong with Squad and why they think that grinding and then playing the game is fun, because grinding for a reward is one thing, but the thing I play this game for is the building, and what you're essentially doing is giving me Lego bits. And for a while it was okay, because I was creating creative ship builds. Like I only had like 2 or 3 tech nodes unlocked, but I was like, tons and tons of different variations, solid booster mixes, like various different angled things, and I had a lot of fun trying to make a pretty craft. However, there's only so much science that you can gain from these crappy little craft, and I know you can fly around the galaxy and then do everything and then come back with a bunch of science and then thingy, but to me that doesn't make any fucking sense. Is that heat shield going to be okay? Yeah, it's well within its limits. Look at that ablative stuff. I hope that S stands for stuff. Ablative shielding. Yeah, ablative shielding. I know deployment's not unsafe. Why would I deploy up here? We're still travelling at ridiculous speed. We're travelling at Mach something or other. Fire would tell me. Mach 2. We were at Mach 3 for a little while there. But now we're to Mach 2.5, 4. Thanks, Far. Fire and Deadly Reentry are installed. So, fun times. Be the armory, of course. I didn't shoot off the gun. Oh well. We also have Transfer Window Planner. Hopefully that's going to help me get to other planets, because I'm really bad and I cannot stand the maneuver node system. It drives me to absolute alcoholism. Absolute alcoholism. That's where you drink nothing but absolute vodka. Heat shield is dissipated. We're going to try and recover it though, so I'm not going to drop it off. Heat shield always has a decoupler in it, so you can drop it. It's pretty heavy, I think. And we got real chutes installed. Arm of the parachute. Oh, that's cool. Is that going to deploy like that? I've never clicked the arm parachute, because now it's just launched. Weird. Maybe it's some kind of settings thing I have to fiddle with. But it's cool. Anyway, these guys are going to set down relatively safe, and I think I'm actually just going to cut to when they're on the ground, just for the sake of saving some seconds in this ridiculous video. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and thank you so much for sticking with it. Next up's going to be a StarMade video, pretty short one, and then I'll see where we can go from there. I mean, bringing back like an actual series of things to do at the moment. With KSP, I'd like to do that. There are so many things I want to do, but I want to do proper job missions, Like, this is why actual career mode is shit, because I don't want to go to the moon like 10 times and then just drag everything back so I can unlock the thing to have rovers, and then there's no point in using the rover because I've been all over the moon. You know what I mean? I want like a full scientific survey mission and that kind of thing, and we have rovers and all sorts. So I'm probably just going to unlock a bunch of the parts, except for I got a near future pack in, like near future propulsion and all that. I'll leave that locked, and that's what we'll work for. You know what I mean? And we'll generally just be having our own fun, our own little, our own fun doing missions. I still haven't put a rover on Duna. I'd love to do that. Duna calls to me. But so does a bunch of other planets now. Anyway, rambling has to end somewhere. So, thank you so much for watching. I've got to call it an end somewhere, so we're calling it an end here. I will see you in the next episode from Tactical Relax with me, Stimpy, wearing his nice wintry Christmas jumper. And have a lovely day. Have a lovely evening, night, whatever. Bye!